Hey guys, it's Robbie here, and this is FrekiFitWolf, and this is my 81st weigh-in. Alright, hi everybody. So first of all, yes, I'm wearing the same sweater as the Thursday video. I'm obsessed with this thing. And also, I was sick, so laundry issues, blah, blah, blah. And also, the other reason is because I wanted to remember to put a photo right here, and I might make it my thumbnail, who knows, of I was walking in the salon with this on and happened to see myself sideways, and I had that moment of, who's that? And I know my weight isn't close to where I want it to be, but this was really the first time that I was like, wow, I can tell. You know when you're on a weight loss journey, it is so hard to tell on yourself. Typically it's like, you hear other people, and in my head, it's always like, yeah, you're just saying that. Like, I'm trying to lose weight, so you're trying to make me feel good, blah, blah, blah. But this is the first time that I looked in the mirror and I was like, oh, that's me. I do visibly look smaller. I was very shocked. Granted, I mean, one thing that's helping is the fact that, the pants that I'm wearing, I have to wear up over my stomach, so that kind of pushes it in a little bit. Sorry, I was getting a phone call that I needed to decline. But yeah, so either way, that was amazing, and I was like, wow, I'm very, very happy. Yeah, there's not really a good angle for me to stand up and, show, I guess, I don't know. But like, look, like this was like, wah. And now it's still big. It's still a lot wider than the average person, but wow, it's like flat almost. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I'm very happy about that. This week has been crazy. I'm not gonna go into another explanation of what I already covered in Thursday's video, but I'm gonna kind of basically pick up from where I left off on Thursday. Thursday, I was on my way to work because of the situation with a coworker with COVID exposure, blah, 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 blah. So I was going to work on my day off. And as the day went on, like, I started feeling pretty bad. Like, my ear, my throat, my typical joint pain, which I'm just kind of growing accustomed to having. And then I happened to look in the mirror and I lifted up my shirt, and the rash that you guys know, I've been dealing with this rash for, I don't know, it'll randomly appear, randomly not. The last time it was like actually all over was when I had COVID. So I happened to look, and it was all over my torso again. And later I found out on my thighs. And, excuse me. And it's still there, but a lot less, it's more sporadic. It's not as covering as much stuff, much surface space. But yeah, as the night went on, I started feeling worse and worse. And I was talking to a customer, I'm like, it's because we've been talking about this COVID stuff. It's all in my head. I'm fine. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow feeling just fine. Well, come yesterday morning, I woke up and I did not feel just fine. I was still gonna try and go to work. And after I got there, my head was like, dude, if you're not feeling well, like, you're one of the biggest people that will preach about stay home if you don't feel well, and you're going to show up to work. And then two, just as I was just setting things up, I started getting really, really weak, and like, I couldn't do it. I checked my temperature, and I did not have a fever, but I was just feeling so out of it. My coworker showed up and she's like, dude, just go. Like, I can handle this. I felt really bad because I was leaving one stylist in there by herself, when normally we have on Fridays 3, but one is missing because she had the COVID exposure, and 2, like, without me, then it would just be her. And I felt really bad. I called everybody that I could. She called the rest, and nobody could come in. She survived. She did it. Luckily, she did not have a bunch of appointments for once. And I did, well, I had a few. So she was able to call them, and the one, she was able to do her hair. So yeah, I felt really bad. And then throughout the day, like, I ended up getting a fever. It didn't get super high. It just got to like 100.9, I think was the highest it ever reached. So it wasn't ever super high, but it's still a fever, and still, shouldn't be around people. and I was just feeling weaker. I ended up sleeping not most of the day, like half the day. So I got distracted because I just realized I came back from the grocery store and I didn't wear my Fitbit. I didn't track any of those steps. That's sad. But anyway, I slept like half the day, and luckily I didn't overeat, because last time, when I actually had COVID, I slept, woke up and ate horribly, slept, woke up and ate horribly, slept, wake up and ate horribly, and then gained, 7 pounds that week, or that 2 weeks? I forgot what it was now. It was 2 weeks, but I think it was 7 pounds, or 8, I don't know. Either way, luckily that didn't happen. I woke up, I ate sensibly, I drank plenty of fluids, and then as the day went on, I started feeling better. Like, this was like it hit hard Thursday night, and by last night, I was feeling mostly okay. I still felt weak, I still felt a little weird, my ear still ached a little bit, and I mean, even now, like, to the touch, it kind of hurts, which is weird. So I'm guessing there was some kind of infection or something like that. But either way, I'm mostly back to normal. And I still didn't go to work today. That is actually, it's 7 minutes in, and I meant to say this right off the bat. I'm recording my weigh-in video a day early because I'm working tomorrow. Since my coworker is out, I will be covering her shift tomorrow. And since I'm going to be off today anyway, I figured, why not do my weigh-in video today? So I did step on the scale this morning, and I'm tracking that for this week. Next week, we'll kind of play it by ear because I'm working Saturday and probably Sunday. So I don't know where that weigh-in will go. But either way, this week, we're pretty far into the video. So let's get into the actual topic of the video, which is my weigh-in. So I stepped on the scale, and I am now 307.4 pounds. For those of you that do not remember, I started at 376.8. So, with me being at 307.4 now, I am down 2.4 pounds this week, and I'm down 69.4 pounds total. So, I am happy with this. I'm actually very delighted because I was kind of curious how this week was going to go. You guys know I had that weird chocolate thing that happened. Like, watch Thursday's video if you want to know. Like, it was gross. So I'm actually really, really happy with that. Especially, I gained 2 pounds last week, and I lost 2.4. The thing is, the week before that, I had gained 0.8 pounds. So I am 0.4 pounds away from where I was 3 weeks ago. Sorry, that's a lot of numbers. Basically, the last 2 weeks I gained weight. This week I lost most of it, and I still have a little bit more before I start losing new weight. So I'm really happy, and this week I can easily do that. Especially, I'll be working a lot, so won't have a lot of time to be eating, and that means I'll be moving around a lot. So I'm excited for how this week is going to go. And honestly, I think getting sick was kind of needed. It slowed me down because, like, you guys know, recently I became manager, and I go big. Like, this past week, honestly, even though I wasn't clocked in for a lot of it, I was at work probably like close to 50 hours doing this, setting up that, cleaning this, organizing that, whatever. And I tend to go big, and I obsess, and my brain just mentally, let's work on this, let's focus on this, let's focus on that. And I need to slow my roll a little bit, and I think that's kind of what my body forced me to do. Because of that, yesterday, obviously, I stayed home. Granted, most of the day, half the day, I was not feeling great. I was asleep for a lot of it and just laying in bed watching movies. By the way, the Mulan movie, the Disney Mulan live action movie, I recommend it. It got a lot of hate from people, but if you separate it from the old cartoon, which the old cartoon is still amazing, Make a Man Out of You is still one of my favorite songs, but if you can separate that and just appreciate this for the story that it is an amazing movie. Anyway, not talking about that. I really, really enjoyed that movie. But either way, I wasn't very active, and that kind of let my body rest. I think I have just been going so hard for so long, because even without the management stuff, doing all the 30 days of exercise, and I didn't do just the casual, walking thing, which is still exercise. I'm not saying that's not good, but I'm like, okay, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do something where I'm like sweating hardcore and wearing myself out, and also working a lot and all of this. So I'm like, I needed to rest. I needed a break. And so I think yesterday being sick for that, and then today, kind of taking today to just center myself and chill a little bit is going to be helpful. Plus, there is some stuff that I do need to do around the house that I have been neglecting. I need to do laundry, hence why I'm wearing a shirt I already wore this week. Yeah, so that was my week. That was my weigh-in. All in all, despite all of the hecticness, because there's been a lot. All in all, I can say it was a very good week. A lot of chances for me to mentally grow and observe what's been going on around me. So that's been super helpful. Also random, I have no idea what this is behind me. This is my roommate's. I don't know what this is. It doesn't actually work. It's cute, I guess. Sorry. I just happened to notice. I don't hang out in the living room too often. I was just like, what is that behind me? And it's a little boombox. I'm guessing for one of his dolls. He has been working on getting clothes for and collecting like these different things. And apparently that's not like one of the fancy ones, I don't think. No, I know it's not, because the fancy ones are in his room. But either way, like a lot of them are like rock star ones, and so I guess that goes with it. I don't know. Either way, that's random. I am going to end this video here. I'm going to edit this video and upload it, because that's what happens in every video. I don't know why I'm telling you that, but that's what I'm going to do. All right. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I will talk to you later.